Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday's Tidbit. Today, I have Crystal Miles back with us, and we are going to talk about what the mortgage application process is. So, Crystal, what does it entail? What information will you be asking of the applicant or requiring for them to provide?
Yes, and thank you for having me back. And of course, yes, the application process is pretty simple. A lot of times it can be done online in about 5 to 10 minutes. And what it entails and the questions that it asks is most importantly, what is your work history? We like to see a 2 year work history. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the same field and it doesn't necessarily have to be the same job. So, if you started a new job this year, but you were working a year and a half at another company and 6 months at the current company, that's fine. We have a 2 year work history. And it also can go back in time as well. So, for example, people that have taken off time for medical stuff or, family stuff, and they were out of the work environment for a year or 2 years, that's fine. We just have to go back before they took the time off work to establish a full 2 year history. And another thing that we can do as well is we can use school as part of the 2 year work history, whether it be high school or college. And as long as you are going from school to a job that's in the field of study, then we can absolutely use that as a 2 year work history as well. So that's one of the more important things when it comes to applying for a loan. We're going to ask for a 2 year work history. We're going to ask for your ID, your most recent 30 days pay stubs, 60 days of bank statements, as well as your last 2 years of W-2s and tax returns. And with that being said, I'm going to circle back to the bank statements because this is where some people get hitched up quite a bit. We go and we look for large deposits more than anything within that 60-day bank statement history that we request. And the reason that we do this is because there are money laundering laws in place. And so we have to make sure that you're not just taking money from underneath the mattress and sticking it in the bank and it just comes out of nowhere. So, that's the biggest thing that we're looking for with those bank statements. And if you're going to be putting money into the bank to use for your purchase, you want to make sure to do that prior to 60 days of applying for your mortgage application.
Okay, that's great to know. You're looking at pay stubs, W-2s, not W-2s, but tax returns.
Yeah, no, we do look at the W-2s as well. We just want to be sure to, again, establish that 2 year work history and that your income is increasing instead of decreasing as well. And the last thing that I'll add when it comes to your work history as well, and this is a big question I get a lot of times, is the difference between 1099 and W-2. So if you're going from a 1099 job to a W-2 job, it's a lot easier to qualify for than the other way around. So if you're currently in a W-2 job, but you're considering quitting and taking a contracting job, you might either want to wait until you purchase your house, or you might have to wait 2 years after you go 1099.
All right. Well, thank you for that information. What does somebody have to do to apply? If they're ready to apply, what do they need to do to
You
reach?
can click on the application link below in the comments, or you can give me a call on my cell phone, which is 469-777-2415.
Okay, thank you so much. And if you have any questions regarding selling a home, feel free to reach out to me at 817-966-3464. Thanks for listening. And remember, we're never too busy for your referrals. Bye-bye.